Aquarius doesn't cry in front of you, they analyze you. They don't melt under pressure. They detach, calculate, and observe from above like a satellite scanning the world. People say Aquarius is emotionless, but that's not the truth. They feel deeply, painfully, profoundly, but their feelings don't control them. Their mind does. So before you judge them as cold or distant, try to understand the depth behind the detachment. Here are 5 reasons Aquarius is considered the most emotionless zodiac sign, and why that's exactly where their power comes from. 1. They process emotion through intellect, not impulse. Aquarius doesn't explode in anger or dissolve into tears on cue. They pause, they analyze, they step back from the chaos to see the full picture before they respond. To others, this seems cold, but it's actually an incredible form of emotional control. They don't let temporary feelings cloud long-term logic. Aquarius lives in the realm of ideas, not reactions. And while they may not give you the emotional performance you're expecting, they're always thinking, always processing, always understanding in their own unique way. 2. They care deeply, but from a distance. Aquarius is the sign of humanity, progress, and global vision. They care about the world, the future, and people's potential, but not always in the personal, hand-holding, heart-on-the-sleeve way others expect. Their love can feel impersonal because it's universal. They'll fight for justice, donate to strangers, and defend your rights even if they never say "I love you" out loud. Their affection shows up in ideas, actions, and freedom, not in emotional clinginess. So while they may seem detached, they're often loving you in ways you haven't even recognized yet. 3. They protect themselves by staying above the noise. Aquarius doesn't get lost in drama, they rise above it. They've learned that getting too emotionally involved can cloud their objectivity, so they built emotional boundaries with the strength of steel. Their so-called emotionlessness is actually self-preservation. They feel safer in the sky than in the storm. They'd rather step back, observe, and come back later with clarity than get swept up in emotional confusion. They aren't being cold, they're creating space to think clearly and act wisely. 4. They express emotion through vision, not vulnerability. Aquarius isn't going to pour their heart out in dramatic speeches or poetic love letters. They show how they feel through ideas, through action, and most of all, through freedom. When they care about you, they give you space. When they trust you, they let you be. No rules, no chains, no forced roles. They're not here to control or be controlled. Their way of loving is expansive, futuristic, and boundary-breaking, and for some that feels unfamiliar, even cold. But to Aquarius, that's the highest form of love, letting you exist as you are, without emotional expectations. We've published a brand new book covering all 12 zodiac signs, now available on Amazon. If you've been enjoying this content and want to support what we're building, grabbing a copy is a great way to help us grow. We've also partnered with Kasamba, who are offering 3 free minutes with 3 different advisors specializing in astrology, tarot, and psychic readings. If you're curious about your future or need guidance, it's the perfect way to explore. You'll find both links in the bio and pinned comment. Now, let's get into the 5th and final reason. 5. They've been misunderstood for so long they stopped explaining. Aquarius has been called distant, weird, robotic, emotionless over and over again, and eventually they stop trying to correct people. They realize that not everyone can understand a heart that speaks through silence, through independence, through rebellion. So they stopped performing emotional norms just to make others comfortable. They don't need you to get them. They just need space to be them. And in that emotional detachment is their deepest power. The freedom to think, feel, and exist on their own terms. So is Aquarius emotionless? Not at all. They just refuse to drown in emotion when they could be building something greater with their clarity. They feel, they care, they love. But they do it with vision, not volatility. If Aquarius is in your life, don't ask them to be louder about their emotions. Ask how they show it instead. And if you are the Aquarius, protect your detachment, honor your logic, and never apologize for loving in a way that's different, but just as real.